Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we have another Q&A for week 4 of the Arrow. Let's jump into some of our first questions then and see what you guys thought about too with Arrow.
Let's do it.
Shadow Phoenix, based on the conversation between Lance and Oliver, I think he will be the one in the grave. Your thoughts? My bet is still on Felicity.
I know you like that, right?
Felicity was my first thought. I've been hoping it would be Lance.
See, this is the thing that's happening. Every episode, we're like, oh, it's probably Felicity because we had a Felicity episode. And then, oh, it's probably Diggle because we had a Diggle episode. Now we had a Lance episode. Oh, it's probably Lance because, I bet you we have a Laurel episode and a Thea. We kind of had a Thea episode.
Yeah.
But every episode, we've changed our idea about it. And I think that's by design.
I guess it's true. Because one thing they did, they showed Oliver and Diggle kind of coming closer.
Mm-hmm.
Now they've kind of shown Oliver and Lance coming closer. So, which is good for me, because that means the closer he is with everyone else, the less likely he's going to be losing Felicity.
Yeah.
Which I really don't want that to happen.
Who do we know it's not? We know it's not Barry, it's not Oliver, and it's not... I guess that's it.
Really, that's really it, yeah.
It could be anybody else.
It could be Thea, which I hope it's not, because they just killed her and brought her back and all that.
She didn't really... Apparently she didn't die. She was on the brink.
Yeah, okay. It's not going to be Sarah.
No.
I guess, okay, we know it's not going to be Sarah.
I can't see that girl buried a third time.
It's not going to be Firestorm.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Ray. Actually, it could be Ray. I still think it would be funny if they just 6 months later
completely copped out and it's Ray and he's like, guys, I'm not dead.
Yeah, they're like, man, Ray's dad is so sad. And then he's like, hey guys, I'm right here.
I still think about, we did one of these Q&As, we were talking about little Ray and you said that Ray came up on her nose like, Felicity!
Help me!
Just the way you said it, it keeps popping into my mind when I'm sleeping, like, Felicity! Ah!
His voice would be higher, right? Because he's so tiny. Help me!
I don't know.
Down here.
I don't know how that. I think it'd just be softer.
I don't know. I hope it's anybody but Felicity.
Yeah. My
Laurel.
I think that it's either Oliver's child or baby mama.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just feel like there hasn't been much groundwork laid for any of that kind of stuff.
I don't think so either, but I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a fake out, red herring. It's actually this. I mean, if you found out you had a kid and then that kid is dead, I mean, that's going to be some shit, and you don't lose any of your major actors, I think that's what it's going to be.
The other thing I wonder with that is who is he actually talking about with that whole thing?
Yeah, he's talking about Damien Darhk, Ra's al Ghul,
is it
Diggle, Lance.
Anarchy? That's the other thing, too. So, I don't know. I hope it's anybody but Felicity.
Zoom?
Yeah, that'd be...
Because Barry mentioned Zoom, and they don't have
I still think it'd be so cool if they just switched. Even for an episode,
That would be cool.
Alrighty.
Vandal Savage.
Yeah, that could be. And then it leads straight into Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Adonis Espino. Espino. And we had a question from him from our Flash episode.
Yes, we did.
Yesterday. Do you think Oliver is going to kick Laurel off of Team Arrow once they find out she brought Sarah back?
She did not consult Oliver. In fact, she went behind her back. He knows, and he's been talking about what's going on with Thea, so he would be very upset, I think.
Yeah?
I mean...
I think he's going to be mad at Thea for not saying anything either, because she knows.
I don't know if he'll be as mad as Lance was. Lance seemed pretty mad, and then he was going to kill her.
Yeah.
Oliver...
I still wonder if Lance is going to tell Oliver.
I don't know, but this brings back what we were saying yesterday in the Flash things, is that we were getting pretty good about having no secrets. Mm-hmm. And now Laurel just brought this huge secret, right?
Yeah.
Everything's got to be a fucking secret.
Oliver's come back. He's done with, he's done what's it been? 3 seasons? 4 seasons of,
This is season 4.
All right, so there's been 3 seasons of him, keeping secrets, not letting everyone in the loop. And I feel like this season he's been trying to be, more open. Yeah. More, honest and everything. And trying to get the whole team to be that. And then here comes Laurel with her stupid decisions. And just...
the writers have to know that people don't love Laurel. Why would you give her that plot thread?
Just in the way it went about, too.
Yeah.
I feel like there could have been at least some other way to, instead of it just being I'm greedy and want my sister back,
Yeah. I get you.
Maybe something that happens, we need Sarah back. She's the only one that would have known this information. Or something
yeah, see right there. You just made up a way better excuse to why bring her back rather than but she'd be alive. Everybody's saying that she wouldn't. She'd be different and all that stuff. But. Well, to be fair to Laurel, it seems to work out because we know that she's good in Legends of Tomorrow. Which I'm glad that we saw the Legends of Tomorrow trailer and stuff, but man, that's spoiled some stuff for us, hasn't it?
I mean, we wouldn't know about the Ray stuff. We wouldn't know about the Sarah stuff.
Was Ronnie Firestorm in that trailer?
I think all they've ever shown was the professor.
Yeah, but no, because he was in at least one shot whenever they were flying, and those guys were shooting at him. I mean, it was definitely a white Firestorm. I don't know.
So
from what I understand, that trailer was like they shot those shots just for that trailer. They didn't have anything regular. So.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah. BZY check 881126.
You want to say that again?
Busy check.
Perfect.
Busy check.
Yep. What's up, Busy check?
Paul Blackthorne. Great performance, just like Stephen Amell. Awesome episode. That glitch in New Arrow Cave, I also think, is connected to Ray.
So Paul Blackthorne is the actor. We asked people, like, what is his name? Because we didn't know his name. We were too lazy to look it up. Anyway, that guy kicked ass this episode. More of that, less of everything else.
Yeah. As I said in that, was I haven't really cared for Lance that much since, like, Season 2. Like, Season 3, I didn't really like him at all. But now, like, Season 4, he's kind of growing on me again. Mm-hmm. Which kind of makes me sad, because if he is in that grave, like... That's why before, when they showed that, I'm like, put Lance in there!
Yeah, you're like, kill him! Save Felicity! I don't care about him!
Pretty much.
I love her!
Please,
that fictional woman!
Keep her around!
Alright, second part of his question. He thinks that it is Ray Palmer at the Arrow Cave, glitching around.
He's not at the Arrow Cave.
Do we know that?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because the signal that Felicity's getting on her phone is originating from there at Mr. T's.
Yeah, but if he's hanging around, then maybe he...
Caught a ride?
I think there's a question about this later, so we'll talk about that.
The other thing, if it's him, he would have to be there, I feel like. I don't know if he'd be able... he's smart. He might be able to track to where they are, but, I mean, I feel like she'd hide...
It would be really funny if it was kind of funny, but the first time we see this new and improved base Arrow Cave, it doesn't work. And somebody's already tracked it.
Yeah, right? Like, Ray's like, I know where you are.
Yeah.
I feel the cave stuff's not Ray, but it could be.
We'll see.
He also said, what's in the Damien box? Maybe Tiny Ray? What do you
Felicity!
think? I'm like, it's Damien! Also says, greetings from Poland in Europe.
Oh, cool.
In the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box? As long as it's not like you open it up and it shows gold in your face and you never find out, like Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, you ever hear the theory about that? That it's
soul.
It's Marcel Wallace's soul. That's why he has that Band-Aid in the back of his neck, because that's like where the souls come from. Yeah. Anyway, no, it's not going to be like that. They don't show that. I feel like it's got to be
something kind of mystical, though, you know?
What could be in it? I don't know.
Money.
I don't know. I'm really interested with the Damien Darhk stuff. I think this is the first villain that I'm truly interested in, like, a lot.
Yeah. Malcolm Merlin I wasn't really interested in until after.
He became a good... He piccoloed up, became a good guy. Ra's al Ghul didn't have a personality or a character aside from being Ra's al Ghul, so I couldn't get excited about that. But I love that Damien Darhk is arrogant, proud, and sympathetic to Lance. Yeah. That was my favorite part from this episode.
Yeah.
Even the Lance in the apartment, I mean, that was cool, you know, like, you son of a bitch, you know, I love that stuff. But seeing Damien Darhk sympathize with Lance really got to me. I like that.
Yeah. See, and that kind of leads more why I think Lance might be in the grave. Yeah. Because we didn't mention it a second ago, but him and Damien Darhk, he's now a spy for Oliver.
For Team Arrow, yes.
So with that there, too.
That's danger.
I think that, if he gets caught, he's dead.
Yeah, now Damien Darhk, all of his powers seem to be kind of physical manipulation. We haven't really seen any, like, psychic or telepathic stuff, so will he, like...
physically making things float or stop in the air.
And then killing
touching them and draining their energy or something. Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything, like, that would make me believe that he would know that Lance is doing this, like, telepathically or anything.
But, I mean, he knows tons of stuff, has spies all over the place and stuff, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, he could find out if Lance isn't careful.
I mean, we have a lot of mysteries with this guy. We have his associates... what exactly his leadership role is in Hive, and then...
The box,
the fact that he's a mystic, and he has some kind of weird Hey Arnold shrine, right? And that he looks at every once in a while. And he cut himself with something, right?
Yeah, I think he cut himself when he was at the shrine, didn't he?
Yeah.
Also, like, what's his thing about daughters, you know?
What's his thing about daughters?
Like, he said, I'm sorry because of the whole Sarah thing. Yeah. He went crazy when Anarchy stole that one mayor person's daughter.
Yeah. And talking about his who could be or couldn't be the daughter, we've talked about maybe Felicity, you know, because we've had the thing with her dad and all that stuff. I've seen them. Aaron really hasn't, but some of you guys are putting comments down in the comment section saying like, well, the producers of the show confirmed this or confirmed that, you know? And you completely spoiled that. I like not knowing. Me and Aaron both like not knowing. So, I mean, I try to remove them as I go, but guys, please do not do that. It's very upsetting when I read those things like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to think about that.
Yeah, because we like looking at the comments and trying to respond to people when they say stuff so that, you know, you don't feel like you're just talking to empty air or anything. Yeah. But if all of it's going to be spoilers and stuff like that, then it kind of makes us not want to go through and make sure we're reading everything.
So no more of that, guys. Please don't do that. No one's impressed that you know those things. We purposely have to try to not know them, so please don't do that. Thank you very much for watching, though.
Little Stealth Killer. This was a conversation we had about Malcolm and Moira.
Yeah.
Malcolm threatened to kill the jury's family if they didn't say she was not guilty. Yes, this was S River 004 says yes. The only reason she was acquitted.
Yes. So you were talking about that she was acquitted. She was. But in the eyes of the people and in the prosecution and the way things would go, it would have been a hung jury. So she would have gotten off that way. But she still was responsible, and that was always my thing. I think that people would still hold her personally responsible, if not legally.
Didn't she make mayor?
Huh?
Didn't she make mayor?
Did she become mayor? I thought she was just running for mayor.
I don't remember.
I don't think she became mayor.
Okay.
If she would have died by now.
Well, everyone's died.
Yeah, but she did die. She didn't die as mayor.
She did die.
I don't think she made it.
She was in a limo. She always had a limo.
When did she go on against Blood and Blood became mayor?
Blood.
Yeah, Blood, the guy was working with Destro.
She was running against him, though.
Yeah, I think he got it, and then he died.
Everybody dies mayor.
I know. But all we're saying, and heck, we had a fun argument.
But your choices there are terrible.
I know. Well,
Moira's the better choice.
no one knew that Blood was like that.
Oliver did.
I'm talking about public perception. I know Moira wasn't like a bad person, even though I personally do think that she was a bad person and should be judged for the decisions she made. Still be held accountable for what she did.
She saved half the Glades.
She's responsible for the other half dying too. If she wasn't complicit in Merlin's plan, that would not have happened that way. That blood is still on her hands.
Okay, but she was washing it clean.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. Jesus did it.
What are you talking about? He was not. If the man existed, we know that he didn't do that. Jesus did it.
He washed stuff with blood.
No, he didn't. He died for the sins of everybody, washing their sins away, not
with his blood.
With his blood.
See?
That's not what he wasn't responsible for your sins.
Moira washed away her sins with the blood of the Glades.
She's responsible for the Glades.
Yeah, I suppose.
You just compared Jesus to a fake mayor that's dead on a television show on the CW. I don't care, but I'm sure there's a lot of people like, how dare you?
I'm sorry.
You know, Oliver, he sacrificed so much just like Jesus.
Yes, Jesus.
Jesus
he had
Christ.
a beard, too.
Right, let's keep going.
Mr. Mysterious.
Mr. Mysterious.
Hello again. Thank you for watching and everything. And I don't know if you've given a shout out. The recap type things or the next episodes for Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones? Yeah, those are awesome.
Those are really funny. I like those. So,
yeah.
Good work with those.
He does them quick, too. Like, I upload them, and he, like, has them up, like, a minute later. I think he's just sitting there, like, waiting, like, people gotta read this. They gotta read it.
It's like, it's up Saturday at, like, 9, right?
But I enjoy those. Keep going.
Yeah, thank you, Mysterious. Anyway, he says, do you think we have disproved the theory that Damien Darhk is Felicity's father? Although Damien confirmed to Captain Lance he was a father, when Oliver and Felicity saw footage of them together, Felicity didn't react unusually. Best of luck, gentlemen, sorting out your copyright mediation.
Well, thank you very much.
Does she know who her father is?
I don't think she knows who her father is.
I'm going to say, if she has no idea who the father is, she wouldn't recognize him. Yeah. So, heck, it could have been Officer Lance this whole time, you know, and she wouldn't.
I mean, let's be honest. The only real reason we're thinking that is because they're both blonde. Right?
And I still think it'd be so funny to see her mother and Damien Darhk together.
And I'd still imagine it.
That's such a funny thing. I don't know. I mean, and who else have we met that could be Felicity's father, you know?
Or could be his daughter. Because I think that's a thread that we're going to get, right? It just seems like they've done it 2 episodes in a row now. They got to do something there. I don't know.
I mean, I really want to know, like, who the daughter is. I want to know more about Damien Darhk in general. He's so mysterious.
Yeah. Yes.
He's like Mr. Mysterious.
So promptly done, Aaron. I just applaud you for that one. It took me a second to even realize what you had done.
Screams esports.
EA Sports. It's only a game.
EA Sports.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
No, not esport.
Why you have to be mad?
Anyway, he says, it is Ray in the new Arrow Cave. He can easily jump into Felicity's show or bra... Show?
Shirt?
Must be shirt. Felicity's shirt or bra or hair or anywhere, and he is most likely inside her system in the Arrow Cave right now. Wait, her system? What is he climbing into?
Focus, Aaron!
Okay. I want to be Ray.
I'm going to do it. I want to be a little tiny man.
See, how much can Ray move around and do? He's not in the Atom suit.
We don't...
Right?
I don't know.
When he blew...
All we saw is like there's a thing and then there's an explosion.
Okay.
That's all we saw.
What he did is he was working on his suit.
Yeah.
And then everything exploded.
Okay.
So, either he's not in his suit, or the suit shrunk, and he shrunk, and then he went and put the suit on. But if he doesn't have his suit, he can't fly. He literally is like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, walking around in like Giant Land.
Yeah.
Trying to climb something that's so tall, but it's not really tall because he's just really tiny. So, like, it might not be the easiest to just jump into her bra.
It would be so funny if, like, she's, like, on her phone, it's like, Felicity, boobs. And he's like, she's like this. And he's like, ah!
Felicity! That'd be a way to go.
I'm sure it would. Yeah, I don't know. If it comes out that the glitch in the Arrow Cave is Ray, I wouldn't be surprised.
But what is he doing? He's not sending a message. All he's doing is just fucking with them while they're trying to figure out.
I feel like the
stuff.
glitch thing, like it's not an accident that they put that glitch thing in there. It's like, oh, working out some kinks, haha. I mean, there's a reason they did that, and it's a setup for something else. I think it has to be Ray, because what else could it be?
Someone else hacking it.
I guess.
Damien Darhk monitoring them the whole 100% time.
I suppose.
Her father.
That could be a thing too, or it could be Ray.
Yeah, I suppose. It's the thing. Like, it's her phone, her father, her Ray, her father. It's Ray.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. If he's in his suit, I think he could easily just ride Felicity. I'll be right back.
What are you doing? Damn it, Aaron, not again! Oh! Why is it shaped like that?
Sergio Iglesias Mastre says, I think Thea should run for mayor. Obviously, she is a really resourceful person. She managed to buy 80 kilos of cocaine on the back of a club, just like that.
Yeah, she could be mayor of Toronto, like Rob Ford, that one fat guy that got in trouble for all that like meth or something, hookers and stuff.
There was a mayor in Washington, D.C. who was mayor and then got caught for either using or selling cocaine or doing something like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, a couple years later, they re-elected him.
I mean, yeah. Now, we do have the new drug Slam from Arrow, right? Mm-hmm. What did she buy this episode? Did she buy cocaine?
I think it was just cocaine.
It wasn't Vertigo.
No, it wasn't Vertigo.
Okay.
And I think the task force mentioned about, like, or someone mentioned about, like, cocaine Slam. Yeah. Like, I mentioned Slam.
Yeah, Slam is the cocaine heroin hybrid that's being
made on the island.
Made on the island, right? Yeah. Okay. So but I thought that was a funny question.
That one there.
Yeah, like she's so resourceful.
Like
I mean, the only thing is that she'd be just like her mother and bloodthirsty and kill people.
Yeah, she has a bloodlust going on.
Yeah, just like her mom.
But just like her mom was, she saved people.
She would have went to jail if it wasn't for that sneaky, brilliant Malcolm Merlin.
She still saved people.
She put them in danger in the first place.
And she also put herself there to be like,
Aaron, if you take somebody and throw them in your basement and light your basement on fire and then save them from the fire in the basement, are you a good person?
She didn't do that, though. She didn't build it. She didn't try to destroy the Glades. She was basically being hushed by Malcolm Merlin, who then apologized by saying, here, you can get out of jail free.
No. She was complicit with the undertaking in Season 1 up until the half of the season. She covered up how and why Oliver and his father crashed, how he died. She was lying to her husband and her daughter, eventually Oliver, and didn't say a thing until Oliver found out, meaning that she is personally held responsible for what happened on her end of the undertaking.
I need to watch season 1 again.
It's on Netflix.
Pedro Barcelos says, I just had another question.
Okay.
On the Legends of Tomorrow promo, rest in peace Hunter says...
No,
Rip
Hunter. Idiot. I'm going to watch the show, The Arrow.
On the Lord of the Rings promo, Rip Hunter says...
Lord of the Rings promo?
Fuck!
What are you doing?
He put L-O-T, and I read it as Lord of the Rings. I think that there's abbreviations, because everyone types in abbreviations anymore.
Rip Hunter.
Legends of Tomorrow.
All
right.
Legend of Zelda.
Pedro Barcelos says, I had another question. On the Legends of Tomorrow promo, Rip Hunter says, in the future, you people become a team. Well, those of you who survive, at least. Mm-hmm. Do you think that this person who might die in the Legends of Tomorrow television show is the same who will die in Arrow?
I like this theory. You understand what he's asking here?
So, like, Ray's going to die in Legends of Tomorrow, and then he's going to be the one dead in the red grave.
Yes. And then that would make either Vandal Savage or something in Legend of Tomorrow be the thing. Like, this is a red herring about our characters here. It ends up being a character that dies in Legend of Tomorrow, completely unrelated to what's going on now.
Snart.
No.
Oliver's just sad because Snart died.
No.
If that's the case, the only two it could be then would be Ray or Sarah. I don't think he cares about Heatwave, Snart, or Firestorm.
Well, it's Hawk Girl.
I don't think he doesn't even know who that is.
Professor Stein.
He doesn't know who that is either. He's never met him.
Well, shit.
That leaves 2 people.
Yeah.
Only 2.
That would suck for those 2 to die, but someone's got to go. And
Sarah just came back. So she came back for 1 season of Legend of Tomorrow, dies, and then that's it. Ray Palmer just died. He comes back for 1 season of Legend of Tomorrow, and then that's it.
That would be some shit, man. But at this point, like, I don't want her to, with Sarah and Ronnie and the constant coming back and deaths and griefs and all that stuff, it would just be funny if they just keep doing it. They're just like, fuck you. She's dead. We'll bring her back next season.
Well, like, they had Sarah die in season 1, right? Then, was it season 2 they brought her back?
Yeah.
Right? And then they had her die in season 3.
Yep.
And then season 4 they brought her back.
Yep. So and then she dies in Legend of Tomorrow and then comes back in season 5. It's perfect. No, I don't want that to happen. I don't know. It's a cool theory just as a thought experiment, like of the 3 shows kind of mixing and stuff, because we had the protagonists of one, protagonists of another, death of Legends of Tomorrow. That would be cool.
Yeah. It kind of ties the universe together well.
Yeah.
But I think when you get down to like thinking of like Ray Palmer and Sarah both just died last season in Arrow, and now they're going to be back for Legends of Tomorrow, and then they're going to kill them at the end of Legends of Tomorrow.
Now, I mean, we don't know that Oliver won't have a relationship. I mean, it could be Snart. It could. It won't. It won't, but it could be. But we don't know if he won't develop a relationship with Hawk Girl and
he could develop a relation with the team from Legends of Tomorrow, and then one of them could die.
Yeah.
And then Wentworth Miller's just gone. Or Heatwave, because we don't see him much anyway.
He just wasn't available for filming.
Well, just kill him, and then
he's definitely
we don't need him.
No, I like him. Awesome!
He's only been in like 2 things.
Yeah, and they were great, except for the Golden Glider episode.
I guess.
Maybe it's Golden Glider's in the... Yes!
She's not on the team.
No, I don't care. Oliver and her like have like a good like a drinking night, and he really likes her, and then she dies.
No.
Yep.
Yes. Because then maybe Felicity be single.
Yeah, Felicity's single. Oliver is upset because the most amazing thing in the world happened, and we're Golden Glider. They buried her with that stupid fucking gun, and Cisco loses his memory about how to make it again.
Oliver should keep the gun and get his riches back.
Fucking alchemy.
All right, we have one more question by Bria Malacaro. Do you think Felicity could become a villain in the future? P.S. I love your channel. No!
She loves your channel, Aaron.
No!
She loves it.
No!
Aaron doesn't like you now, so I hope that you still like our channel for me, but Aaron doesn't like you.
No, Felicity is not a villain. We already have the equivalent of villain of Felicity.
Who?
The Bug-Eye Bandit person.
Oh, yeah. She'd be a hot villain, though. Wear like fucking black leather and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fishnets. Damn it, Aaron, not again! It's all over the walls now! Clean it up!
The only reason I can see her being a villain was like something happened in Damien Darhk's her father, and somehow that goes into something else. But why else would she just become a villain, though?
It could. I don't know. She. Who is this person?
Bria.
Bria is just asking a hypothetical. How would you feel if she became a villain?
Mad, sad. Depends what she wore. long as they don't kill her like Flash.
They won't kill her. I mean, if she became like a recurring villain like Ward, that would be kind of cool.
If she became a villain and then went into the Flash episode and then died.
What? That would suck.
Yeah, no, she didn't even die in the original series.
I mean, think about it. She's the linchpin of the entire team. They couldn't do shit without Felicity. No. And she could fuck them up.
Yeah.
She's got ties with Barry and with Oliver, right?
She knows their real identity. She can get into any of their systems and hack whatever she wants.
She could be the ultimate bad guy. She is... Her father is Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage. Not Randall Savage. Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah. Her father is Vandal Savage, and that's what's going to be. The first man. Yeah.
First man ever.
I like this. What's her name?
Briya. I
like this, Briya. Good theory. I hope it happens. And then she dies and is in the grave.
All right, that's going to be it for this episode's Q&A. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and watch tonight's episode of The Arrow. And then tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, sometime around there, probably after you get off work, you can stop over to our channel, see our reaction review, synopsis, discussion.
More review than reaction, but still, if there's a big moment, we'll definitely show you how we watched it. But if not, we'll just talk about everything there is to talk about.
Also, we've been putting our website down in the corner of a lot of our videos. If you guys can check that out. It's still in the works. It's not 100% yet, but we're slowly working on getting everything Blind Wave up there. So any videos for reactions, for Let's Plays, there's links to our live stream that's going to be on there from Twitch, forums that I'm building up. If we do any podcast, everything that's Blind Wave is going to be on that website. So it's going to be basically like a Blind Wave HQ.
Yeah, and right now we're doing construction on it. If you have any ideas of features that you would like to see, just put just put those down in the comments below.
So as we said before, make sure you comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys for Flash. No, Arrow. See you guys for Arrow.
Yeah, where's the button?
I don't know. We haven't had it.
We always end these with hitting a button. I need to hit something. Here, just give me your phone.
But no!
Just give me your phone, Aaron! No!